Let's have a conversation. It's that time of the year when everyone's electric bill, whenever you receive it in the mail, kind of looks something like this. Oh, wait. Had it upside down. No matter how you look at it, you're not going to enjoy what you see. And it never fails, at least once a year, I see discussions/debates over what electric company should I get. I just don't understand. Why is my electric bill so high? It's simple. Your electric bill is so high because you're using a shit ton of electricity, especially in the wintertime. Well, my parents' house and my friend's electric bill is not as high as mine. Why is that? Do you know how many variables that would take for me to calibrate, to figure out, and to explain to you why their bill is different than your bill? Yes, you may be aware of some, but there's also a few that you may not be aware of. How big is their house? And it's not just the house size, it's the house quality. Leaky windows, bad insulation, drafty doors, whatever. It goes on and on and on. Is their chimney always open? Which reminds me, I need to close my chimney. I'll be right back. With all those variables in place, it all comes down to what everyone will sit there and have an argument about or a discussion about is what electric company you should get. And let me tell you guys, besides all the variables that are in your household that you can control, you can also control up to a certain extent. And what is the most important thing is how much you pay for your usage. A measurement of kilowatts per hour. A lot of you don't even look at that when you're looking at your bill. All you're looking at, and I don't blame you, is that dollar sign symbol and all the numbers behind it. That's all you're tending to look at. You're not looking at actually how much energy you are using, which correlates and is the result of how much you're paying. So let's say you have all the variables taken care of. You make sure that you have all your lights turned on to LEDs and you power everything off and your air conditioner is barely ever running and you tell your wife to turn the damn oven off whenever she's done with it, instead of leaving it on. So after all that is taken care of, then becomes the major divide between person to person, and that is who they're giving their money to. Scroll down all kinds of Facebook statuses and comments, and I guarantee you that you'll have multiple people giving their 2 cents on what provider they should go with. I use TXU for the past 10 years and they've never done me wrong. I use Reliant Energy and I swear by them and I recommend you get them too. I could go on from character to character to different provider until I beat this dead horse over and over again until you understand something. Do you know how many electric providers there are? A lot more than you think there are. Now granted, this video is not going to be for all of you. Only certain states have unregulated electricity, meaning that multiple people can compete for your money. You can tell me that you've had Reliant. You can tell me you've had TXU. You can tell me whatever electric provider you have and then they've never done you wrong. I don't care what the company is called. All I care about, how many cents per kilowatt are you charging me per hour? Because your suppliers are nothing but middlemen, guys. They're nothing but middlemen. Whenever your electricity goes out, do you call Reliant? Do you call TXU? If you do, you're going to get a little message that tells you, if you are experiencing power outages, please hang up the phone and call Encore at this number. Or whoever your utility is. Your biller has nothing to do with making sure your power lines are okay. They're sending you the bill. That's all they do. And I know a lot of you live in areas where you've got no choice, whether it be a certain town, city, area, that you've only got one choice that you are forced to use. And for those people, it sucks to be you. So when people tell you to choose this company over this company and that they've never done them wrong, I'm not saying that they are wrong. I'm saying do your research. First things first, figure out how much electricity that you use on a regular basis month to month. Now, of course, your winter months, you're going to be using more, but figure out what you tend to use each month. You can find this on your electricity bill, guys, whether you have to go online to get it, or you can look on your bill, or you have to call up your billing agency right now. They can let you know what your average monthly usage is, or what amount that you never go over. Get that number. Get your baseline number of what you use month to month of kilowatts per hour. Once you get that number, then you need to go to this website. So here it is, guys. Go to powertochoose.org. Once you're at this website, type in the zip code that you live in. Then hit the view results button, and you will be shown a plethora of providers and billing options that are going to best suit what you need. Now, remember that number I told you to find? The one of how many kilowatts per hour that you use on a monthly basis? This is where this is going to take effect, and this is where you need to start figuring out what option is best for you. For instance, I easily use 2,000 kilowatts per hour a month, if not more. So I'm going to go over here to the estimated use and select 2,000 kilowatts per hour, and I'm going to refresh my results. So right now, on this list, my best option by what I use is to go with Jexa Energy's Smart Choice 2000 plan. Gives me a fixed rate for 12 months. Now, this is the thing that you need to look for, guys, when you're looking at these plans, is, see right here, it says 2,000 kilowatts at 5.7 cents. Now, 5.7 cents only if I use 2,000 kilowatts an hour or more. If I use 1,999 or less, I will be billed at 9.9. So these are things to look for, guys. Small or fine print or whatever. You don't get something for nothing, ever. Even when you get food coupons and you see in big old giant broad letters, free entree. And then in the small print underneath that, whenever you buy like a main entree, whatever, you have to do something before you can get the free something. You never get something for nothing. We need more skeptics in this world, guys. Please just don't go jumping into something or do what somebody says. And this is all I'm giving you, guys. I'm giving you information that you can make the decision for yourself. This decision is on you. I'm just supplying you with the information. You do what you want with it. But I've been with Reliant for 10 years. Do you think they give a shit? You know what they are to you? This is what Reliant Energy or TXU Energy or whatever, even my billing agency, this is what I am to them. Customer 798-635-9321J. That's what you are to them. You're not the family that lives on this street with these kids. Nothing. You're not on a personal level with your energy provider. Why do you think they even have contracts in the first place, people? Because they know there's other options out there where you live and they don't want you going anywhere. That's why they lock you in and they'll charge you a fee if you don't stay locked in. And if you're paying for your electric month by month with whatever provider you got, you are definitely bending over the barrel right there. Well, I don't like to have contracts because I don't want to have to worry about that fee in case I have to cancel my contract. Well, you're going to be paying more than you would by being in a contract. So that makes no sense, in the long run at least. So, first thing to do, figure out how much electricity that you use on a monthly basis, kilowatts per hour. Figure out that number, guys. Number 2, go to powertochoose.org, figure out what plan will be best suited for your needs according to how much you use. Read the fact sheet, figure out what will work. And number 3, call your current electric provider. This is how it happened to me last year. I knew I was spending too much per month on my electric, so I wanted to find something better. I even did the dumb thing and was going by what other people were saying online about a certain company. So I was curious, and I even contacted this individual because everybody was praising him. And we chit-chatted via Facebook for a good while, and I was like, well, that does sound like a pretty good deal. And I even went to powertochoose.org, and I was going over the numbers, and I was like, man, it is pretty competitive. And before I decided to sign their 2 or 3 year contract, I called my energy provider, and this is how it went down. Hey, what's going on, guys? Just want to let you know that I have got a deal option for switching electric providers for this amount of money per kilowatt. And if you can't do better, I'm going to drop you like a bad habit. And I kid you not, that's pretty close to how it sounded. And you know what? they're gonna want your service and they will probably do whatever they can to keep you. So guess what? They had a secret plan on their system that was best suited for my needs. It wasn't even available on the Power to Choose website, and I asked them that. I'm like, how come that plan isn't on the website? And they told me that they have many plans that they can't post all at the same time on the website. And the plan that they gave me was like 3 cents cheaper than what the other guy was gonna ask for. So, yeah, and that's why I say before you sign a contract with someone else, call your current provider and let them know, hey, if you can't do better than this, I'm leaving. Chances are they may be able to do better. Or you'll go to the new people and you'll save money there. It's a win-win. And yes, guys, I do realize there are other plans out there that will be suitable for other people, like the whole nights and weekends and whatever. There's so many different plans out there. That's why I say figure out works best for you. Some plans work better than others. The plan I chose, as long as I use 2,000 kilowatts an hour or more, they'll knock $100 off of my bill. Like immediately, $100 knocked off because I used over 2,000. So guys, quick wrap up. Step 1, figure out how much energy you use. Step 2, go to powertochoose.org. Figure out a plan that best suits your needs. Step 3, call your current provider and see if they can match or do better. Or you're switching. Giving them the boot. Booting them out the door. You're in charge. You can do this, guys. I'm hoping that I laid some knowledge on you guys out there, so leave a comment down there, like the video, and share it to everybody else. That way they can have some knowledge on this subject either, because looking down Facebook, there's a lot of people that don't know any better.